Teacher at Martin Music, and I thought today we would take some time to look and talk about drumsticks, since we drummers need to have a drumstick in order to play drums. First of all, a little bit of talk about the anatomy of the drumstick. I'm going to show you that. This is a drumstick, by the way. This is what we use. The parts that I basically deal with are the four areas of the drumstick. The tip, which is at the tip of the stick, the shoulder of the stick, the shaft, and the butt. No giggling. Basically, that's what we're going to deal with. There are different shapes and sizes of drumsticks. Today, there's a lot more choices than there were when I first started playing. But in fact, when I did start playing, we had basically three types of drumsticks to choose from. We had designations by letter, and the letters were A, which stood for jazz or orchestra. We had S, which was for street playing or marching, and we had B, which was for concert band. And that was about it. Today, of course, there are many more drumsticks available, different manufacturers. We have some of these here at Martin Music. I find too that there are different applications within the styles of music today. We have 7As, for instance, and 5As. We have 2Bs and 5Bs. The marching stick, of course, is still the big old hunker here, the 3S. We still use this for corpse playing and for generally for marching. I like to look at drumsticks from the standpoint of what the music demands. That's probably the most important element in choosing a stick. But I need to also know what's available in terms of the types of sticks. We have different woods, for instance, that can be used for a drumstick. One is maple stick. I like maple for playing lighter styles of music. It's a more flexible type of wood. It's a lighter type of wood. It's a grained wood. But it's not as durable, unfortunately. So if you're playing heavier music, it's better that you play with an oak or a hickory, which is a much denser type of wood. But of course, if I'm going to be playing a very light jazz ensemble type of playing, I'm not going to be using generally a hickory style of drumstick. We also have different tips on the drumsticks. Today, we have nylon, in fact. And nylon gives you a whole different sound, particularly on the cymbals. I find that it gives you a much brighter sound on the cymbals as opposed to the wooden stick. And there are different shapes of stick tips. I have some examples here. This is a very small round shape, which gives you a nice ping sound from the cymbal and a nice sound off the drums. Again, the nylon style, this is more of a teardrop. A lot of players like the sound that this gets off of the cymbal. And we also have sticks with different types of materials on the shaft. This has a rubber coating, or a dip, and this is to help you to get a better grip. Of course, when we're playing loud music or a lot of music, we will sweat, and so therefore these sticks are great for people who sweat a lot and have to play and not lose their stick. A couple other things I like to look at in a drumstick too is that I don't just want to use one drumstick in my stick bag, because I do play different styles of music, and I like to choose a general purpose stick sometimes just to cover those things. One of the things that I like about the Vic Firth company, which is one of the stick companies that we have here at Martin Music, is their SD1 General. And it's a general purpose stick, and what it's really designed for is to be able to play in orchestra and in concert band. And I also find it's great for playing rock and rhythm and blues and other styles of music as well. And I like it smaller, what I consider the smaller brother or little brother of that, which is the SD2 Bolero stick. It's similarly shaped, just smaller. And I find this stick is great for playing lighter styles of music. And I still use it to rock. And in fact, I'm going to rock right now, baby. Butt into the stick. That's all I got. I'll pass. Thanks.